Hey, hey, Maria. Maria, let me know. Were you in that um outage on yesterday? Were you a part of it? Let me know, baby. And welcome, welcome. Oh, hello. How long were you without power? Oh, so Maria, you did or you did not? Okay. So, hey, baby. So yesterday, I guess about I don't know, about 5:40, I was in here in my studio putting on my little makeup. I was about to set up my live. I was just about to set up the live and the power went out. So it was about 5:45. My power did not come on until 11 o'clock last night. Yeah. 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 So this morning I was reading, I was on WWL this morning, and it says that there was over 100,000 people without power on yesterday, right? The Greek Fest was going on. Everything went black out there. Musicians just had to sing a cappella because that's one way to teach them, right? So, no, 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 no. No, I wanted them to, Morris, baby, I'm talking to you, is that let them experience their little baby first by themselves. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what they're doing. Yeah. Now, Morris family, they live a good distance away from me. Um, they live around Kenna, around in that area, right? Yeah. Yeah. The other side. Yeah, I know, I know. Hey, my baby precious. Well, I guess I found out who could really sing, and that's so true. That music gonna tell it. Hey, sister, were you out of power yesterday? Let me know, baby girl. Let's see what you saying. Uh, Charles, I don't know who you are, but no, no, we ain't gonna do that. Okay? Yeah, yeah. I don't have any moderators in here right now, but that's okay because I'm watching. I'm watching you, right? Yeah, but I thank you all for coming in. I really do. Charles, yeah, what are you saying? No, see, that's not what we're gonna do here. Wait a minute now. Um, um, let's see. Yeah, yeah. All right. But how is everyone today? I understand that. What is this? This is a 3-day weekend, right? For many people. Hey, baby. Hey, Experience with Sassy. How are you? Mars family. Hey, my baby. And let me get up and speak to everyone who's in here right now properly. Let me get to the top. That was Maria Patterson. Hey, baby. Oh, you didn't lose power. And my baby. Precious. Hey, my baby. Kia Park. She said, hey, Miss Linda, I was hoping you were okay last night. Oh, I know, baby, but I'm good. I'm good. Presbyterian Gardener. Good morning, baby. How are you? Of course, Morris family. Hey, my baby. Um, and my little sister Dee Dee. Hey, Elodie. Hey, Elodie. Yes, for an hour, that's it. Oh my God, sister, that's good though. Hey, I'm happy for you because my power didn't come on till 11 o'clock last night. Right. Um, DP said, hello, Miss London, everyone in the chat. Hey, baby. The Baton Rouge Gardener. Well, how are you, sir? I haven't seen you in a minute, but I hope you're well. Hey, Jules. She said, hey, Miss Linda, I can't believe I made it this early. Yeah, you did. You did. And she's speaking to everyone. Precious says, oh, I'm I'm just cleaning up the house and resting in between cleaning. I understand. Hey, Chris Bootsy, how are you? It's been a while since I've seen you. Good. Hey, Rambo. Miss Linda, blessings, blessings to you. Oh, you said, okay, I understand. I understand. Yeah, Baton Rouge Gardener. Okay. Um, yeah, Rambo's speaking to everybody. All right. So let me get something to drink, y'all. My little cup is almost empty. But what do you all have plans for today? It's a holiday. What? It's Memorial Day. Is that what it is? Y'all look these little days. It kind of get by me because every day is all right with me. It's a vacation day. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you working? Okay, baby, you working? Um, hey, baby, keep skating. Hey, looking like the ebony moth at the store. Girl, go ahead. All right. Too abundant. Hey, think I found your salvia. Really? Oh, you planting it today. Thanks for inspiration. Oh, you are so welcome. So Rambo said, I was planning to drop some seeds, but the rain spoiled the plant. Hey, the other plants that's in the garden already, they loving it, right? So it's a win-win, man, no matter what. hmm So I hope I hope everybody is having a good day. But I just wanted to stop in just to hang out with you all for a little while because y'all look. Just as much as many of you all miss me on Sundays and Tuesdays, I miss being here with you all, right? So today I wanted to just talk about some things that I was going to talk about last night. Um, yeah, a win is a win. That's right, man. That's right. Gardening is a lifelong hobby and expensive. Okay. I think my mom wants a new vacuum cleaner. So we may be hitting up Lowe's today. Gotcha. Diversity love. Hey, baby, how are you? How are you? So let me ask you all a question. So let's get into some things, right? Did I welcome everyone? Welcome everyone to the live. For those that's here with me, thank you all for being here. I'm loving it. For those that's in the bushes, thank you for being here. For those who will watch the replay, thank you. What you say, Baton Rouge Gardener? Doing nothing today, just hanging out. Great. Hey, hanging out is a good thing, baby. It's a good thing. So, one of the things I wanted to talk to you all about is this. What now? Two, just name two. I don't want you all to write a list or a resume. Two, two plants, two plants that you will not grow in your garden. Two plants that you will not grow in your garden. Or if you think about this, two plants that you hate to see in a garden. Anybody got any clues on that? So while you all are thinking about what you're gonna write, let me just tell you one thing I hate to see in a garden. I'm not gonna see it in my garden because I ain't gonna do it, right? I'm not gonna do it. It's not something I'm gonna do. And even people have it like in little pots by their front doors, all kind of stuff. and that is plastic flowers. Plastic flowers do not go in a garden. Do you all believe that? Collard greens and beets? You don't like collard greens and beets? Really? Hey, out there. She said, hello, Miss Linda, and everyone in the chat. What a nice surprise. I know, huh, baby? Yeah. Catnip, Mars family said. Yeah, catnip. Mm. It can be. And let me tell you something, Mars families. That is really strange because that is one thing I do not grow. And you know why I don't grow it? Only because of the name. I know it's weird, but I don't want that in my garden. Um, you say it attracts too many bugs. Okay, okay. Precious says, that's a good question. I won't put garden figures. Oh, yeah, those. Yeah, yeah, you see a lot of that though, right? So Baton Rouge Garden said, I won't plant, what is that? Um, a melon. I heard it takes over the garden. Okay. Kiwano? I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but yeah, that's one I never grow. Okay. Yeah. So plastic flowers for me is just a turnoff. If I see a gardener that have plastic flowers in their garden, I'm out of there. You just lost me. You lost me. Yeah. Morris Farron says, that's one I will never grow. Okay. I hate seeing, oh, strangler weeds. Okay. I used to hate plastic flowers, but okay. AI found real, I guess, good looking pansies for the winter. Okay, hey, now listen, these things that I say I don't like, or what somebody else don't, always remember, you all know that's your garden, baby. You do what you want to do in your garden. If you want your garden full of plastic and silk flowers, do your thing. Do your thing. That's yours. And nobody can tell you what to do in your garden. And if I don't like your plastic product, tell me. Move on, Miss Linda. Move on, baby. It ain't for you. Right. So Baton Rouge Garden said, oh, that's the correct pronunciation. Oh, great. Thank you. He said, I found 4 plastic solar flowers in my garden that glow at night. Now, see, that's a whole different ball game because you're talking about the solar lights with the flower around it. I get that. Now, I have no problem with that. I'm talking about plastic flowers where you try to fool people to think it's a real flower. Everybody know when they see like these little Dollar Tree solar lights that have flowers around them. That, that's cool. But I'm talking about for flowers. Yeah. I hate seeing the ginger buttonweed. Okay. Marsh Farron say we have lots of stray cats in the neighborhood. Come on, Lord. If I grew catnip, they would take over the yard, and I understand. Is mullein the same as lamb ear? No, it is not. It is 2 different plants. Yeah. Hey, Jeanette, I have a black thumb, but I'm still trying to plant something good. Jeanette, let me tell you something. And I want you to lock this in. You may have a black thumb. See, I have one too. Because I can see on your profile picture, you're a black woman. Am I right? Are you a black woman? So if you're a black woman, baby, you have a black thumb, just like me. But you can grow. Everyone. It don't matter what color you are. No one has a black thumb when it comes to gardening. Don't label yourself that. Don't put that on you. Somebody could tell me about speaking words. You speak words over yourself. Don't speak that over yourself. You do not have a black thumb. It's just that you have not learned how to grow it and keep it alive yet. So don't do that. Don't say that. No one had that. No one have a black thumb. Okay, my baby? Now I want you to tell me, what are you trying to grow? Oh, you're a black woman. Good. And that's the only reason why your thumb is black. Okay. All right. That's right, Presbyterian. You do have a black thumb because you are a black woman. And that's the only reason. My mom just walked in. We're going to Lowe's. Okay. I'm sad. Oh, that's okay, baby. That's okay. Have a good evening with your mom. Tell her hello for me. Gardening is mostly trial and error. Move at your own pace. Yeah. Okay. That's right. So don't label yourself. Don't put those words on you. You do not have a black thumb. It's just that you haven't learned how to keep that plant alive right now. But baby, hang in there with us here in the gardening community. You're going to get it. You're going to get it. Okay? Yes. Yes. Now, what are you trying to grow? Just name me two vegetables you are trying to grow. So we talked about this a couple of days ago, well, maybe last week or so, that when you spray neem oil, I have lost plants, then kept growing, but I'm still eating and growing. Amen. Amen. And every seed you drop or every plant that you buy, every one of them will not be there for the harvest. It's just what it is. So don't think that everything you drop is going to survive for the harvest and going to give you a whole lot of food. Things happen. Things happen, baby. If you're growing outside, you're talking about weather, cold, hot, rain. Here in New Orleans, hurricanes, child, whatever. But just keep on going, right? Golden time of day. Hey, baby, get a water meter if you are not good with using fingers. What's wrong with the finger thing? If you got feelings in your finger, they work. They work good. It's just nature. Yes, I can't get ground cherries to grow for nothing. Really? So the last time you dropped ground cherries, where did you drop it? Do you drop it in a cup, in a cell, or do you direct sow them? Depending upon the zone, Egyptian spinach is good for new gardeners' morale. And do I believe that? Because this is the time to go into some of those alternative vegetables like Egyptian spinach, because Egyptian spinach can take all of this heat, right? Another one that can take the heat is the Malabar spinach. If you like it, then the Malabar spinach is another one that can take the heat. I'm not a fan of Malabar spinach, not at all. But I find the regular spinach, what I do is I drop it, but I put it like under a fruit tree. I keep it far from direct sun. Now, if I could get 2 harvests from that plant, I'm happy. I'm happy, right? Because what is it? The Bloomingdale? What is the name of the regular spinach? Bloomsdale? Something Dell. But that spinach, no, she don't like direct heat, but just put her under a tree or something. You will get at least 2 good harvests from it. So you still can eat the spinach that you like and not an alternative spinach like Malabar. Now, thank you, baby. Thank you, honey. Bloomsdale. That's it. So the alternative spinach is like, Malabar. So if you don't like Malabar, drop your regular Bloomsdale and put her under a tree. Put her under a tree out of direct sun. You will at least get 2 good harvests from it. And that's perfect. Figgy fingers. Hey, all the seeds you sent are growing beautifully, putting on flowers and fruit as you speak. Thank you a million times over. Oh, you are so welcome. So I have a video up right now, and that video is talking about how to save seeds, right? These Creole tomatoes smell amazing. All right. I dropped seeds in seed cells. Maybe it's the seeds. Who knows? Okay. Althea, tell me the name of the seed that you was talking about. Oh, you're talking about ground cherries. So the video that I have up right now is about saving seeds. Now listen. This is the problem sometimes, not all the time, sometimes. Here in our gardening community, we love to share, and that is a beautiful thing. It is. But I know, and I'm going to try to do it again. And you still have time, even if I could get them to you now, Morris family. But I'm going to lose my thought. Here we go. The video I have up right now is about saving seeds. And here in the garden community, we love to share. And I love that for us. I really do. Right? But I want everyone to know how to save their seeds. There is a process in saving your own seeds. And just like Althea was saying, maybe it's the seeds. So, where did you get your seeds from, baby? Tell me that. Try changing the soil in the cells, Althea. I had the same problems with my ground cherries. I changed the soil. I added black cow, and they're up. Let me know, where did you get your seeds from? Baker Creek. So let me just tell you this. I purchase seeds from Baker Creek all the time. I had some calaboose cabbage. I shared them with my nephew, Chris, from Back to Our Roots Homestead. I couldn't get them to germinate. He couldn't get them to germinate. Listen, I ain't bragging. I ain't patting myself on the back. I'm just mentioning facts. I know how to drop a seed, So I begin to think, I'm like, wait a minute. I'm going to get another pack. And that's exactly what happened. When I got the other pack, I shared it with my nephew. Him and I dropped those seeds. And what happened? We both got calaboose cabbage. It's the seeds. And here in the garden community, as I was saying, we all love to share. But many of us don't know the process of saving seeds. In order to make your seeds healthy, strong, valuable, when you drop them, the process is this. You must allow those seeds to stay on the plant. Some people take the seeds off the plant, put it in a bag. Will they turn brown? Yeah, because they're dying. They're going to turn brown. But are they valuable? And the reason you want them to stay on the plant is because that plant give them the nutrients they need. They need to mature on that plant. And when they get the shell, the cover of those seeds, when they get crusty and brown, and when you hold them in your hand and barely squeeze them, and that shell breaks, they're ready. So if you want healthy, valuable seeds, let them stay on the plant. Does the plant looks ugly? Yes. Is the plant dying? Yes. Will the bugs eat the plants? Yes. And the reason is the bugs smells the dead, dying plants. They smell them. That pheromone that dying plants sends out, baby, that's a dinner bell for the bugs. That's a dinner bell. So let them eat it. Don't worry about it. They will not eat your seeds. Many insects will not eat the seeds. The only thing they eat is the leaves. Let them have it. Let them. Southern Seed Exchange ground cherries. Okay. So Althea, send me your address again through my email. And I'm going to send you some ground cherry seeds. Now, these are seeds that I harvest from my garden. All right? We're going to get you some. All right? You did, Mars family? Yeah. So know that when you are sharing seeds here in the garden community, when you are sharing your seeds, you want to make sure that the people you are sending these seeds to, that these seeds will germinate. You want them to be successful. So in order for them to be successful with the seeds in which you shared, then you do everything you can to make sure that those seeds will germinate, right? Y'all with me? Let me know. Say bon, family. I don't see y'all. Y'all ain't moving. What y'all saying? I have ground cherries everywhere, even in the grass. That's because once you grow ground cherries, you will never have to drop the seed again, baby. Never. Hey, Dave, how are you? Yeah, you will never have to drop that seed again, um, because those seeds will disperse all over. All right. T, is it too late to plant sweet peas? I have some purple. No, it's not too late, baby. Drop your seeds. Linda Holmes. Okay, my love. Good, good, good. All right. Let's see. I can't get them to grow. What? What, Jewel? What you can't get to grow? Let me know. Okay. So one of the things, oh, ground cherries? Okay. So evidently what you mean is you can't get them to germinate, right? Is that what you're saying? Do they germinate? Oh, thank you. They're grow because we are in same exact same zone, and your magic growing hands touch them. Yeah, my baby. Good, good. All right, all right. So tell me this here: who is dropping brassicas right now, or who have brassicas growing in their garden right now? If you have a brassica like collards, mustards, turnips, cauliflower, kohlrabi, any of that. Hey, veggie baby, how are you? If you have any kind of brassica growing right now and you're going to grow it, in late spring, early summer, let me know. Just say yes. Okay. Cabbage. Cabbage. Okay. I still have a few cabbages and kale. So I have cabbage also. So this is what I want to share with you all. One collard plant indoors to keep the bugs off. Okay. Hey, T Spilla. Hey, baby. How are you? Cabbages. Okay. So this is the time of year. This is the time of year for brassicas. This is the time where if you're going to see this bug, this is the time of year you will see her. And that is the harlequin beetle. You will see her this time of year. She loved this heat and she loved brassicas. She loved brassicas. So this time of year, if you're going to see a harlequin beetle, this is the time you're going to see her. And these are the vegetables that you will see her on: cabbages, kales, broccolis, mustards, cauliflower, any brassica, you will find the harlequin beetle. So be vigilant. She have eggs that looks like little black and white barrels. They are under the leaves. They are under the leaves. Many new gardeners see this bug, and let me tell you who they think she is. They think she is a big ladybug. That's who they think she is. They think she is a big ladybug. You did. So let me just tell you, please, team, check your leaves and look for the eggs. If you get rid of the eggs, you get rid of them. But you must be on it now because they multiply very fast and they will get out of hand. They will get out of hand. You will lose your plant and you're going to get frustrated and just pull it up. So go out to your garden, raise up those leaves, go all in the middle of your cabbage, in between the leaves, raise up the bottom and look where the stem is going into the ground. Check the leaves. These things are incredible. Oh, listen, they will make you pull your plant up. That's how fast they will multiply on you. Okay. Looks like a big golden ladybug. She is like a big ladybug. She have polka dots on her, but she's almost of an orange color to me. She's orange to me. Let me find her. Let me find out. Right? So just be vigilant and know that they're coming. Okay, I'm going to check them. Check them and check your plants and look under the leaves because her eggs look like little black and white barrels. That's what they look like. Let's see, the harlequin beetle. All right, family. So, wait a minute. That's her. Y'all see her? And how you get to know it's her? You see that V on her back? You see that V? That's how you will know that's the harlequin beetle. She have a big V on the back of her head. You see that? That's a harlequin beetle right there. Now let me show you her eggs. And they're mating all the time. So They making the babies. They making the babies. And this is the time you will see them. So beware. Wait a minute. So this is the way it will look on your plants. You see that? Let me let me bring it up close so you can see the eggs. You see that? That's the way the eggs look on the plant. So many insects, let me do it again so y'all can screenshot it. You got it? All right. So this is the thing. This is the kind of climate they love. Heat, right? And usually it's end of spring, early summer. This is where you find them on brassicas. Brassicas. Now, will they get on other plants like pepper plants and so on? I I'm more than sure they do, but I have never seen them on my peppers. But they engulfs my brassicas. Okay. Hey, Francesca. Okay, I saw her on my collards. Go get them, Althea. Go get them. You live in North Carolina also. Okay. So I live in New Orleans, but yeah, man, it's heat. If you hot there, if you got some humidity going on, then yeah, that's Harlequin beetle, right? Okay. So do y'all have any questions on the Harlequin beetle? Anybody want to ask anything about it before I move on? Let me know. Get rid of her. Get rid of her because listen, woo, she's a beast. It's not, no, let me just say this, Francesca. You see a lot of bugs. You see a lot of bugs um, uh, in the north. That same bug lives here in the south. And yes, they do live in your soil. Yes, they will survive your winter. They will, baby. They will. Many people think, that they don't, but insects, listen, they've been here long before man, baby. Even your winter is not going to stop them. No. Mm-hmm. You never saw her, Veggie? I hope you never see her in real life. I hope you never seen her. I have seen her. I tell you what she did one time. She decimated one of my purple kohlrabis. Yeah. Yeah. I appreciate you for that information. I'm going to be on the lookout. Definitely. Be on the lookout for her because end of spring, early summer, this is her time. This is her time to shine. And if you have any brassicas, they're targets. Okay. So just be ready for them. All right. So how many now this is one vegetable I have not seen anyone in our gardening community grow. I haven't seen any. Now, I'm not saying that I know everyone in our gardening community because I don't, but every place I have been to in our gardening community, I haven't seen anyone growing this vegetable. This vegetable is a tomatillo. Anybody growing that I don't know? Let me know. The purple or the green. There's two colors of the tomatillo. Anybody is growing that vegetable? Let me know. Sweet thumb. Sweet thumb. I don't know. I ain't seen you. a year, man. But it's great to see you. He said, you know I grew them last year. No, I don't. Oh, okay. I grow green tomatillos. Okay. I didn't see him. Okay. You don't know, but just say, I got you. I got you. I ain't mad at you. Yeah, yeah. Yes, ma'am. You called me out. Okay. All right. I had the seeds. I heard it was a wrapped like ground cherry. Yes, they have little bags on them like ground cherries. Right. Right. This is my thing. Now, I grew them before. Matter of fact, I had a plant of purple and a plant of green, and they were growing beautifully. And then this is what happened. One day I went out to my garden and I'm looking, and the plants got really big and, they were gorgeous looking, but I kept looking. Then I saw like on four, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 limbs, big, humongous tomato hornworms were all over this plant. I'm telling you, evidently they had been there, but I just wasn't paying attention. They were humongous. They were some of the biggest hornworms I've ever seen. I'm like, my Lord. Now listen, tomato hornworms don't bother me. And matter of fact, sometimes I grow a plant and say if I have a tomato plant or something and it's struggling, I let it stay. I put it in a pot and keep it away from, the rest of my plants. But I'll put a hornworm on there just so he could live out the cycle of his life so it could turn into this hummingbird moth, right? But that was just too many. That was too many. So what I did was I grabbed all of the bigger tomatillos that was on the plants, and y'all, I got the plants out of my garden. I couldn't take it. Wait a minute. Oh, hey, Psalm baby, how are you doing? Hey, LGGG, growing the purple winter sow it. Okay, all right. They don't play with their food. Yes, yes. So they were just now the only thing I'm not a big well, which is this? I don't know. There's not many recipes that I know about the tomatillo. The only one I know is what is that? It's a sauce. It's a sauce that you make with the tomatillo. Somebody can tell me the name of that sauce. And really, that's all I know you can do with it. Hey, J3 man, thank you for the roses. How are you? How are you, man? Good to see you here. Hornworm, I'm referring to salsa. Thank you, man. Yes. So that is the only thing I know that you make with tomatillos. What is something else you make? Salsa verde. That's it. Exactly. What else do you make with tomatillos? Why my kohlrabi leaves are so big and the fruit won't get growing? It's because you are putting more nitrogen on that plant. So stop putting so much nitrogen and add more phosphorus, bone meal. So remember, when you're growing a vegetable that gives you that lanyard, which is something extra like a kohlrabi, a beet, a broccoli, a cauliflower, anything that gives you we eat other than the leaves, it's going to need phosphorus, which is bone meal. And just like you have now, you have more leaves and you don't have a kohlrabi is because you are feeding your plant too much nitrogen. Too much. Now, you don't do anything just Go and get some bone meal and back up off the nitrogen, and you'll get your plant. You'll get your kohlrabi. Okay, baby? Uh, Sweet Dumb say, but the tomatillos last a long time off the plant. Okay, okay. Hey, Laura. Hey, Laura. Same. I have tomatillo seeds, but I didn't know any other recipes either. Yeah, listen, that one plant, a veggie, will give you loads of tomatillos. But what you do with them? I'm not growing. I'm not growing just to grow. I have recipes in my head of how I'm going to prepare this and how I'm going to eat it, because if I'm growing it, I want to eat it. So I don't know anything to do with this vegetable other than the salsa verde. And really, I'm not even a big fan of the salsa verde. I mean, I can live without it, right? But I need something that's more versatile, that, you know, y'all understand what I'm saying. I just don't know what else to do with it. You can also fry them like green tomatoes, or use them in a dish that would usually use stewed tomatoes. But then I have so many tomatoes, right? And listen, that's a great idea. Yeah. So my thing was, I didn't grow tomatillos because it just didn't make sense for my garden and for me. Now, for you, it you have some recipes in your head, and that's great, baby. Hey, Cheryl, how you doing, baby? Good to see you. Yeah, yeah. Yes, I had the same question. Now I know. Okay. Salsa verde. Yeah. Short chicken, I guess. Hey, hey, Miss Linda. I just showed you some. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, yeah. Hi everyone. You guys should show me. No. Now listen. And listen, I want you to just hear me out. Short chicken. I do not believe in people coming to people's chat and advertise for themselves. Do you understand? First of all, I've never seen you before. I don't mind you coming in and saying hello or introducing yourself to the chat, but I don't want you to come over here and think that this is your advertising spot, because it's not. I don't like the thing that people come into other people's chat and, start saying what's going on their channel. The only way that goes on is I allow it. Okay? I ain't got nothing but love for you, but I'm not going to allow you to disrespect me. And because that's what that is to me. You may can do that on other people's channels, but not here. Okay? Don't do it. All right? And that's all I'm going to say about that. All right. Oh, can you make a salsa with them? Google it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Golden time of day. Yeah, yeah. All right. So that's the thing about tomatillos. And when we are growing our vegetable, especially to those that have a small space, if you have a small space, you really want to think wisely when you are growing your food. Oh, wow, I'm just dropping in. I will replay it. Okay, Melinda, listen, you all right? You all right, baby? Is that you want to think, you want to use your space wisely and grow the foods that you love. But there's another reason why growing your food, for instance, let's see, I never knew that was disrespectful to anyone live, is different. Everyone is different. Everyone. It's evident that I am. So just don't do it. That's all. And we cool. All right. All right. So, where were we, y'all? I'm lost. Growing your food. If you have a small space, you want to grow food. The reasons, different reason why you could grow your food. You too. You have a great day too. Is this some of the food that you want to grow? It is expensive in your area, so you grow it, and that saves you money, right? The other thing is you grow it because you like it a lot, and maybe it is hard to find in your area, right? So you grow it. But if there is a plant that is not expensive, you could find it organically if that's what you want. Thank you, man. Thank you. And you could find it, like at a farmer's market, right? Then you want to use your space on something else, something that does not take up a whole lot of space so you can grow more food. Does that make sense? Right? So the foods, like if you have a very small space, like onions and garlics, and because onion, garlics, all and green onions, they will play dual roles in your garden, right? They play dual roles. They play the roles, of course, you're going to eat it, but it's part of the companion planting, and it could help your garden so the bugs don't eat it all. You get to eat some of it, right? Yeah, yeah. Hey, Jewel. All right. Sabon family. Wow, this thing went fast. All right. So, about maybe a week, 2 weeks ago, we talked about spraying your plants if they are infested with bugs, right? Spraying your plants like with neem oil or orange oil or whatever oil you use to control insects. So the question is, will organic oil like neem oil, will it kill your good bugs? Will it kill bees? Will it kill butterflies? Will it? That's a question for you. That's my question right now. Will your neem oil kill your good insects, our beneficial insects? Will the organic oil kill them? Yeah, most bugs avoid onion and garlic. Yes. Hey, analytic. Hey, Miss Linda, I can't stay long, but I wanted to say hello. Thank you, baby. Thank you for being here. All right. The chemicals are not selective. Yes, it's oil. Thank you, Miss Native. How are you? Anybody else have a answer? Yes, Cheryl. Yeah. Hey, baby, how are you? I'm listening. Nobody have an answer? Man, what y'all doing here? What y'all doing? Are y'all hanging out with me or y'all or what? I'm gonna wait for y'all. You did. I love you, baby. I love you. Thank you, honey. That golden time. I loved it. Thank you, honey. Thank you. Thank you, baby. Wait a minute. That was funny. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, I say yes. You didn't hear me? Yes. Wait a minute, girl. You gonna have me crying over here. Oil kill oil. Oil kills oil? What you mean, LGG? Listening on my okay, my baby. All right. Yes, it will get any bug it comes in contact with. Right. I'm learning today. All right, my love. Baton Rouge Garden say I tried to germinate two different varieties of eggplants. The seeds germinated but won't grow. They are stuck with just a small leaf or two. Really? Check your soil. It sounds like a soil thing, right? It will kill all bugs. Okay, I'm listening and working. Okay, baby. I think people are doing more listening than talk. I got you. All right. Chat was not showing ours response. Okay, right. I don't use any sprays. Okay. All right, Melinda. Cocoa Creek Park. What do you mean? Coconut Creek Park. What do you mean? All right. Good afternoon, Miss. Hey, Cassandra. Miss Linda in chat. I just realized this is a live chat. I thought I was listening to a replay. Okay, my love. The oil can take all of the bugs out. My husband sprayed something my first year in 2020, and I was so upset because the bees disappeared. Wow. I'm sorry, I missed it. I got my hands in the potato salad. Come on, girl, give me a little bowl, just a little bowl, right? So let me just say this, and many of you are right. Oils, it doesn't matter if it's organic, it doesn't matter if it's neem, lemon oil, basil oil, any kind of oil you can make. It will kill good bugs as well as bad bugs. The reason we spray organically and neem is really not for the bugs. It is for us because we don't want harsh chemical sprays on our foods that we're eating. So we use oils like neem, right? Or we make our oil from lemon and oranges. But the organic part of it is for us. Like seriously. And I'm not going to say who it is. If you've seen it, you've seen it. There were some bees on this lady plant, and evidently she is allergic or afraid of bees. That girl went in her house on a tomato plant and broke out a big can of Raid. I'm serious. She sprayed that plant with Raid. Raid, a big red can of Raid. So listen, the chemicals or the non-chemicals like neem is for the gardener, it's for the people that we don't eat bad chemicals, right? Because in the end, it's going to take out the bugs, bad or good. And just like analytics says, there's no discrimination in these oils, right? Good or bad, they're gonna take them out. They're gonna take them out. So if you spray, just know that you may kill some of your good insects. She pulled the Raid out. I'm serious, analytic, and I'm looking, and I'm like, my God. And what it does, she now just think all of that Raid is on all of her food. Exactly. Exactly. Right? She pulled out Raid. So this is what happens. And we all know if you ever use Raid anytime, you spray Raid and you look down, there's a mass murdering scene down there because all of them turned upside down with their legs up. Right? But with neem and lemon oil and orange oil, we take out bugs organically. Anything that you take out organically, there's a process. Organic is a process, right? So it stopped the bugs from crawling, eating, mating, flying, and then they die. That's the organic way. Ray don't do that. You spray, you dead. And that's what she did. And now all of that stuff, she gonna put that in her system. And not only her, whoever's eating from that garden. And listen, will washing help it? It may help it, but you still gonna have some residue with it, of all of those chemicals, I believe. Right? Thank you, baby. All right, let me go back up and see what you all saying. Thank you, Melinda. Yeah. So before I forget, I know, bless her heart, Cheryl. And I'm gonna say this, that sometimes just me, I expect things like that from a new gardener. I do. I expect that from a new gardener. I expect that from a young person, a very young person who's just getting into gardening. I expect them, if they would do that, it wouldn't surprise me. Let me say that. But to see a person who have been growing more than 4 years, an older person, I mean, like, she's a grandmama? No. I have no words for that. None. Melinda said, I stopped my neighbor from spraying stuff in his yard. I explained it had him and he was great. Oh, yeah. 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 Your neighbors can spray some stuff, like definitely on the property line, that can definitely seep into your yard. I hate that. Mass murder. Hey, Batter Lily. Hey, hello. I'm new to gardening. How well does pure Castile soap kill aphids and plants? Oh, kill aphids on plants. Very well, my love. Very well. And I would definitely recommend that. Yeah, that is your first line when it comes to aphids. For me, the first the first thing I would do if you have a lot of aphids is to get your hose out and spray it hard and just knock the aphids down, right? They're not going to climb back up there. Just knock them down. The second one is Castile soap is a good alternative, right? Spray that on them and that'll do it. Okay? But so you remember that the aphids and the ants, they have a relationship. So go out to your plants and look at your plants. And if you see ants coming up the stems of your plants anywhere, go all the way up to the top of that plant and look, because what you're going to find up there is aphids, right? Because ants love the ants love the droppings of aphids. They love it. So they're going to protect the aphids and they'll bite you to protect those aphids, right? And while they're protecting those aphids are gradually cloning themselves. Because even when an aphid is inside of her mama, she's pregnant. The mama have a baby inside of her, and inside of that baby is another baby, because that's what aphids do. They clone themselves. So even before she is born, she's pregnant. She have a baby inside of her. And if you allow it to get away from you, just maybe about 2 or 3 days, you got an infestation going on. Yep. It's tempting to use anything to get rid of some of those monsters, but you have to use common sense. Cassandra, I agree with you 100%, but it's almost like common sense is out of style. It's something nobody don't use anymore. Hey, GT. Hey, man. How are you? How are you? He says, hello, Miss Linda Noah's Garden. You lie. You lie. I'm live, man. I'm live. I'm live. Yes, it's a mess. Hey, baby. How are you? She's old enough to know better. Just common sense. Just what you say, my love. Nobody have to tell you that. It's going to be inside the soil and all up inside the plant. Yes, so washing it off won't help a lot. It's to my understanding that it's a what? A neutral toxin? What is a neutral toxin? Psalms. Tell me. Hey, baby. Hello. I'm glad to hear spread your not you. Thank you. Thank you. Presbyterian say, Miss Linda, I just told my husband about the lady spraying the raid. God bless her. And I thought his eyes was going to pop out of his head. Now, just like I said, I'm not going to tell y'all who she is. If you saw the video, you saw the video. This person is a part of our gardening community. And that was just weird. That was just weird for me to see because she should know better. But at the end of the day, family, y'all hear me? At the end of the day, that's her garden, and neither one of us is going to eat those tomatoes that she sprayed raid on. We're not eating nothing over there. Nothing. So all we can do is sit back. Baby, I gave her a thumbs up, and I told her garden is looking great. That's it. That's all. Because see, some people, if you tell them the truth, if you tell some people the truth, even when people ask you on your channel, on their video, oh, y'all tell me what this is. Sometimes they don't mean that. They don't mean that. Because when you tell them sometimes, people get upset with you. Oh, I have been labeled. Oh, TNOG thinks she know too much. So you know what TNOG do? I shut my mouth. I shut my mouth. Yep. Let's see. Miss Linda, oh yeah, I read that. Jesus is on the main line. Call him up. Tell him what you want. Yeah, baby. Yeah. That's wild. It really is. Sweet Thumb say big facts. The bugs got a whole world of life going on out there. We just visit, and I agree with you, Sweet Thumb. Stop that. I agree with you, Sweet Thumbs. Right? Neurotoxin will often will affect the brain. Okay. It's a neurotoxin. That's what is in raid. Wow. Yeah. Sammy Joe, hey, baby. Denora's girl, hello. This is a nice surprise to see you this afternoon. I just came in from a short break. Hello to everyone in the chat. Great. So let me just say this before I go on. I am going to announce, and I'm going to put it on my community post. I'm going to do a live stream for the members. We're going to get this thing cracking. So I'm going to put it up so you all just keep an eye out at my community post, and we're going to do a live. Now, I'm just trying to find a day. Oh, thank you. Thank you, baby. I'm trying to find a day and time that is great for all of us, right? So I'm going to put the post up. And if you want to see the live on certain days, just put a day in there that is comfortable for you. Now, am I saying that that's going to be the day? No, but I'm going to take in consideration of how many people is available on that time. Okay. And we're going to have us alive. All right. For everyone, for all of the new members. And I want to thank you all so much. I will be putting up a little short about the members, so you all keep your eyes open and for it. All right. We're going to have something real cool going on. Okay. All right. So let me say this. So this is a question. Growing white potatoes. Who grows white potatoes? Thank you to Abundant Acres. Thank you. Who grows white potatoes and sweet potatoes? Let me know. And do you think that growing white potatoes and sweet potatoes is a great thing to grow? Tell me that. Oh, welcome, baby, to the Lanyard crew. Come on. I love it. Yes, sweet potatoes. Okay. I'm growing both. Yes, we do. I love both. Yeah. So, a new gardener, and I expect this from new garden. What's the song? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, too. That is so sweet. Thank you. What's the song called? Sunday, Monday, to Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That song? When I think about you. Stop it. Stop it, Gigi. Okay. Thank you so I thank you. I thank you. I think growing any potato is a good idea. Say that, my love. I grow both because the taste is great and are so easy. I eat the leaves from my sweet potatoes. Come on, Melinda. My sweet potatoes are always so small. I'm going to use a bigger pot and plant less slips this year. So, one of the things I can tell you is this, is to fertilize your soil. Don't use black cow or manure in sweet potatoes or white potatoes. But before you plant yours, whether it's white or sweet, don't use manures. Good Lord. Don't use manures, and fertilize that soil really good with whatever you use. Now, if you are getting more leaves and smaller potatoes, you are using too much nitrogen. Too much nitrogen is in that soil. If you're feeding it, then you're feeding too much nitrogen, Baton Rouge Gardener. Make sure when you planting potatoes, you use bone meal in it. Those potatoes need phosphorus. In order to get some big, healthy potatoes, whether it's white or sweet, they need that phosphorus. That's been cutting grass. I was wondering what that sound was. Yeah, because I told him, you got to cut this grass, baby. Can't have that grass. But anyway, always remember when you're growing something that gives you lanyard, like a potato or brassicas that gives you things like broccoli or cauliflower or kohlrabi, beets, anything that grows under the ground, onions, garlics, all of those things, give it some extra bone meal and back up off the nitrogen. Okay? So I hope that helped you, Baton Rouge Gardener. Oh no, not the bees. We need them to pollinate the vegetables. Yes, she should know better. She really should. She really should. Now, I'm going to say that really just her look, I'm not sure, but I'm gonna say that she's in her early 60s or late 50s. She should know better, family. She should know better than to get sprayed and spray it, but she did. And she didn't edit it out, baby. She left it in there. I saw it. And a lot of other people saw it. But she gonna eat that. She got to eat that. Yes, she should know better. I'll show me and my hubby with our bees harvesting our honey. I love bees. Yeah, I do too. I do too. I don't know what to click on to join. So it's at the front of the channel. Let me see. Mm, wait a minute. You see, I can't even see it up in here, but it's at the front of the channel, at the very front, and they have a button that says join. Okay? Maybe when you get off, you'll find it. All right, baby? But thank you. Um, Saturday love. Yes, Presbyterian. Yeah, baby. Okay, potatoes dang near grow themselves. It's a easy win. It is. And the greatest thing is that when you harvest, man, put a couple potatoes back in the bag. Ah, let's keep this party going. Because that's what it is. Hey, Miss Harriet. Blessings, Miss Lindengarten. Blessings to you. I grow both. They are great. Yes. I grow white potatoes and sweet. Miss Harriet, I have seen your potatoes, my baby. Especially your white potatoes. I loved it. Now, family, if you don't know Miss Harriet Claire, let me put her up here. Miss Harriet Claire, I hope you don't mind me talking about you, Miss Harriet. She have a balcony garden. She lives in California, and I'm thinking zone 10. I'm not sure. She in 9 or 10, but she live in California. She have a beautiful balcony garden. She also grow hydroponically, and she grew white potatoes for the very first time, I think last year or the year before. Her mother uh, told her how to grow these potatoes. So, family, if you all don't know Miss Harriet Claire, please go over and check out her channel. She do a lot of growing. She cooks some of her food that she grows, and she gives us a lot of inspiration. And she shares her love of Jesus Christ with us. Right now, Miss Harriet is one of our beautiful seniors of this gardening community. Let's lift her up, family. Let's lift her up, right? Yeah, yeah. All right. Sammy Joe say white, red, sweet, and fingerlings. I love them all. I do too. I do too, Sammy Joe. I do, and yes, yes. Hey, Angela. Good evening, Miss Linda. Hey, baby. Two Abundant Acres says, I love them both. They are great because you harvest them at different times. Yeah, thanks. I was definitely going to use Black Cow. I'm glad you told me. So listen, the thing about let me move this, the Black Cow and the manures on potatoes, whether it's white or sweet, what it does is it it makes the skin on the potatoes. I mean, you could do this, like if you're getting the dirt off of the potatoes when you harvest them, and it will take all the skin off your potatoes, whether they're white or sweet. And that's why you shouldn't use manures, because it takes the skin off of your potatoes. And what that does is it is harder for your potatoes to cure, right? Because you're taking the skin off, because now the skin is so mushy on there because of the manures. So don't use the manures, but definitely use bone meal And if you're growing white potatoes, I would do, your granulated bone meal maybe about once a month. Just add a little bit in there, right? And sweet potatoes, what takes about 170 days, something like that, right? So what I do is, I feed my potatoes, and I give them bone meal maybe about once a month on my sweet potatoes. But I do give them 511 and super juice. But I make sure they get that phosphorus, because you'll get small potatoes and a lot of leaves. We want the leaves because they good, but we want nice sized potatoes, right? Yeah. How do you become a member? So at the front of the channel, there's a button that says join. And that's how you become a member. Just say, do we use the bone meal only at the beginning, or do you add to the growing season? Yeah, so I shared that just a minute ago. So if you're growing white potatoes, maybe I would give it bone meal maybe twice at the beginning and like in the middle of the growing time, right? If it's white potatoes, I mean, if it's sweet potatoes take about 170 some days, something like that. I give them bone meal maybe about 4 times throughout their growing process, right? So do that. Not. Just let me just say this: any fertilizer you use, anything, and that's another thing is that I watched this video one time of this man. Listen to this. This man was teaching his granddaughter how to grow food. So they had a bag. They had a bag of fertilizer. I don't know the name of it, but they had a bag of fertilizer, and on this bag it says, wait a minute, y'all. It says to use 1 teaspoon per gallon, right? So the man, he got the bottle and he's reading it, right? He got the bottle like this. He said, yeah, 1 teaspoon per gallon. And he looked at his granddaughter. He said, well, if 1 teaspoon is good, what about 5? So this is what I want to say to you. Fertilizing your garden is a beautiful thing, because that's what we need. Because remember, the fertilizers we're putting in our soil, this is going to make our vegetables healthy and strong. And this is what we want from a potato, right? We want the nutrients that the potato have. In order to get that, it needs the nutrients in it to grow. So, but too much nitrogen, too much fertilizer for any plant, right? Too much is going to kill it. Not only, so let's say it don't kill it. Too much fertilizers will have your plant struggling, just like a plant who don't have fertilizer. They will like have the same symptoms, right? They'll be looking down. Their leaves will be limping. The same symptoms when they are sick. That's the same symptoms that your plant will have when you are giving it too much fertilizer, right? So beware to over fertilize your plants, because that's a bad thing. It's a bad thing, and you're going to have dying plants, and you're going to be wondering, what's wrong with it? I feed it. You do, but you're giving it too much. Oh, you live in zone 10, Miss Harriet. Okay. Yeah. Morris Faber said your potato harvest was so beautiful. I'll be so excited when you harvest like I'm harvesting. I know that's right, baby. Those purple potatoes were just, man. They were beautiful. Absolutely. Yes. Are you talking to Miss Harriet Claire? Yeah. Hey, Backyard Garden Flo. How are you? Gonna check out Miss Harriet. Good. Check her out, baby. Sammy Joe say right. Right beside Miss Linda channel's name, it says join. Yeah, just press that button, then just do what it says. I hope that helped. Thank you, my love. Let me put that up there for the ones who want to know how to join the channel. Our Lord is so faithful. My garden grows. Amen, babe. NJ Kelly. Hey, man. How are you? Miss Linda saw some scapes on my potatoes and shared that bit of wisdom with me. I was so grateful. Oh, you're so welcome, baby. You're so welcome. Um, Thank you for answering my question. Listen, honey, you good. I can't find the join button to. Okay, all right. You'll find it. You'll find it. Nope. He just OD'd the plant. Exactly. Exactly. And that's what it is. You just OD'd it, right? Hey T, how you doing? Part of my fertilizer, we are outside currently burning branches. When it's done burning, it is all cold. Okay, I will add my ashes and charcoal. Oh, you found it. Thank you, honey. And charcoal to my newer garden area. Beautiful, beautiful, baby, beautiful. Too much of a good thing, and it's true. It's true. Also, add powder, dry beans, like you said. Right now, that's for phosphorus, and that is a good thing. Yes, baby. Yeah. NJ Cali said, I'm doing good. I had to stop by and show some love. It's great to see you. It's great to see you, man. Yes, it's great to see you. Love your fig tips. Thank you. Oh, you're so welcome, Miss Harriet. Thank you, Backyard Garden Flow. Welcome, baby. Welcome. Yeah, baby. Baby on that lanyard crew. Let's roll. Let's roll. Yeah. Um, Texas Lala say I had to join on my computer. I didn't see the button on the phone or tablet. Hey everyone, thank you, baby. Thank you, Texas Lala. I appreciate you, baby. I do. So I'm looking forward to hanging out with you all on our live. Okay. All right. Let's see here, y'all. So if you're growing in a small place, there's some things, as we was talking earlier, there's some things that you will pass, right? I mean, you just won't grow it because it take up too much space, or it's just too much for your small area, right? So one of the plants that I think, now I'm not growing in a small space. So if somebody growing in a small space, say, Miss Linda, I know that's your opinion, but hey, baby, I'm gonna grow it. And listen, I'm with you. I'm with you. But one of the things is a broccoli romanesco or broccoli. So if you were growing in a small space with some vegetables that you are growing now, what vegetable you would not grow in a small space for one reason or another? Oh, thank you, Miss Native. Thank you. If you were growing in a small space, what vegetable that you are growing now that you would not grow in that small space because of whatever? It could be the plant take up too much space, right? It could be that. Watermelon, that's another one. Yes, watermelon, right? They like to just run everywhere. Pumpkins, yeah, baby, yeah. I did not know that parsley could grow as big. Yeah, they are a regular plant. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yo, I think got warm in here. Wait a minute. I got a what they say? Where them fans at? Cabbage. Yes, definitely. Definitely. Miss Harriet, if you still here, what plant you don't grow because you think that it gets too big for your small balcony garden? Ooh, I keep trying when I love the taste and the benefits, they may grow smaller. Okay, so you don't mind something growing smaller because you have a small space. I got it. I got it. I got the harvest better. I got you. Yeah. All right. Let's see. So let me just say this here. Worms like army worms, if you see your plants, if you see your plants with holes in them, or the leaves are been eaten, but you look all over for that insect. You look under the leaves, you look all in the middle of your plants, right? And you can't find that worm, caterpillar, whatever he is. What do you do? What is your next step? Do you just go ahead on and spray? Let me know. Do you just go ahead on and spray? And you looked under the leaves and he's not there. And seriously, you don't know who he is because you haven't seen him. But you know he's there because your vegetables is getting chewed up. What do? Girl, I had a fan in here. I know I did. I mean, the little hand fan. Wow. Hey, Double M. There you go, Cassandra. And that's it. So take you a small stick. I would say finger, but I wouldn't use my finger. Take your small stick. I removed the damaged leaf before they attract more aphids, and that's great. But I would take a stick, a small stick, and just stir up the top of that soil. Just stir it up a little bit. Not dig it, just stir it up a little bit. All around the edges of that container, all over. He will pop up. He will pop up. Yet, is there what? Is there hiding? I don't see. Yes, they're hiding. It's because they eat at night and sleep during the day. So they hide, but they are not very far away from the plant. They're not going to go far away from their food source. So just take a little stick and just drag the top of the soil. Just drag it, just like that. Go all around the rim of your container. You'll find him. He's there. Okay? He's there. I plant flowers and plants that deter them laying eggs. I understand, but many of them are very, very arrogant. Because listen, spring is the time of year for a couple of things for many insects. Many insects have very short lifespans, very short. there's a couple of things that they must do before they leave. And that is mate, eat, and drink. That is their mission. They mate, eat, drink, die. That's their lifespan, right? And that's what they do. Yes, yes, Cheryl, that's what they're doing. They're hiding and they sleep during the day and they feed at night. Listen, you would be surprised of the activity that goes on in our garden at night. And think about this too. Plants. If you look at your plants this evening, go outside and look at your plants. Look at them. And in the morning, they're bigger. It is because most plants grow at night. Yeah. Destroy all the bugs. You gave me advice that saved my broccoli. You saw the worm. Yeah, I didn't see. Yeah, on the video. And you were looking for that worm and looking for, and I'm looking right at him. I'm like, Miss Harriet, he's right there. I know, baby. It's, but anyway, yeah, yeah. It is. Listen, do I want to destroy all of them? I do, but it's impossible. It's impossible, right? The only bug right now I am fighting, and I have to get a grip on them is snails. That's yeah, that's my menace over here right now. Is the snails because it's humid. My garden bed is moist and my plants are big. And because they're big, their leaves are covering a lot of the soil. And because they're covering the soil, it gives them that environment that the snails love. The snails love dark, moist, humid atmosphere. And there they come. And snails are hungry. So I don't know if you saw the video I put up, Mike the Chaotic Gardener. He gave me a tip on the snails. And for those snails, he said to put this copper tape around my garden bed. Now, one garden bed, I'm telling you, I haven't seen any more snails go into that bed. Now, I just put some around the bed that I'm planting peppers in. So what I read is that the snails, when they go up the garden bed and when they touch that copper, it gives them a little electric shock. And that's why they don't go past that copper tape. Right? I would add salt to the soil to combat snails, mess up the pH. And I know, and then sometimes the salt will also harm your plant. So I don't know. I never used it in the bed, but yeah. Have you put it in your bed before, baby? All the snails, all the rain and the snails and the slugs, they are loving. I know, sweet and I can't stand it. But I put the copper tape around the other bed with my peppers. So let's hope that it keeps the snails out. I hope so. But that's what research says, that when they touch that copper, it gives them an electric shock. So they back up. That's what it says. Yeah. No, ma'am. I was asking. Okay, okay. All right. Happy Memorial Day, TNOG and Southampton. You too, Tony. You too. You too, baby. Thank you for being here anyway. All right. So let me ask this question. Have any one of you all ever tried the copper in your garden? Let me know. Mm, let's see. Yeah, but this is the thing. You don't want to, and I know it sounds like, it's going to be a wonderful world, if we get rid of all of the insects, but you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that because listen, this is just me. If I'm growing vegetables out there and the insects don't want none of my food, something wrong. Something wrong, baby. Something wrong. I wonder if copper will help the vine board. I know. Because vine boards flies, they fly. They don't need to crawl up anything to get on your vegetables. They fly. So that's not gonna help them. No, it's not gonna help them at all. Tony, I'm having problem with leaf-footed bugs. So let me just say this, and I will share this on. I'm gonna probably make it a short. So if this is your tomato vine right here, the leaf-footed nymph plant their eggs straight down the stem of your tomato. I'm gonna show that, right? I'm gonna show it in the video. And this is what I tell you: get rid of the babies. You got to get rid of the eggs. You got to get rid of the eggs. The eggs. Then after you get rid of the eggs, then spray to get rid of the mama and the daddy, right? Because if you just get rid of the mom and the daddy and you don't get rid of the eggs, your future generation is coming up, baby. They're coming up. Okay. So whatever spray you use, neem, um, uh, you know, oils that you make, yeah, that's what I would use. Yeah. So are the leaf-footed nymphs is on your tomatoes or peppers? Bags and Buckets say Happy Memorial Day. You too. Hey, Septic Some Soul, how you doing? She said, hey, Miss Linda Chat. Hi. Guess what's been coming in my yard? Oh my Lord. Oh wow. Oh wow. I can't stand them, baby. I've had problems with them, but I haven't seen any. But I tell you one thing: many of my trees, many of them, have been fertilized with them. I plant them right under the tree. Everyone. I can't stand them. No, and they're not afraid of me. I'm not afraid of them. They'll stand up to you. They'll attack you. So you watch it. They'll attack you. If you throw something at them, they'll just stand there and look at you. You know what they like saying? I dare you. I dare you. I put I put my brothers on them. Pow, pow. Yeah, baby. Because I can't stand them, especially them big white ones. Oh my God. I plant them under the tree. That's where they go. Sammy Joe say, I just had the best cabbage. Oh, come on, Sammy Joe. Now I'm going back outside. Lots of work to be done. I'm just letting you run. Oh, baby, thank you. Big hugs and blessings. Big hugs to you too, Sammy Joe. Thank you, honey. Wow. Oh, yeah. Sweet Thumb say, my concern, if I go for the slugs, do I mess with the earthworms? Funny how I see more slugs, but more worms at the same time. So, yeah, because if you use salt, the salt is going to kill the earthworm also because see, she can't stand it either, you know, and it's true. So, I don't know, baby. Mike, say boom, man. I was just talking about you. Hey, Harvey, baby. How are you? She said, good afternoon, Miss Linden Garden family. Happy Memorial Day. Same to you, baby. Same to you. Yeah. Um, oh, he's speaking. I'm picking up what you're putting. Yeah, you know. Mm-mm. I can't have that in my garden. Like really, I don't go out in my garden at night simply because of possum. One time I went out there. I went out there to get a pepper, so I was unprepared. I had my brothers with me. I'm just gonna get my pepper. I went out there and he was looking at me like this. Yeah, all revved up. I'm like, boy. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on, give me a minute. Yeah, yeah. I put him down, baby. I ain't got time for him. But I don't go out in my garden at night though. Yeah. But anyway, guys, you all listen, if you all have any questions, put your question. If you have any problems with your garden right now, anything dealing with gardening, put it in the chat right now. And LGG, I saw your video on all the beautiful seeds you're dropping. I loved it. And many of the seeds, of course, we got it. But I am so happy for you, and I hope you nothing but success, right? Can we use peppermint oil, orange oil, cayenne oil, eucalyptus oil as sprays for those tough bugs, Miss Linda? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. But be aware when you use it, when you're making your oil, this is what I would do. Now, this is this is not written in stone, okay? I would take a 32-ounce bottle, right? And put a teaspoon of oil, whatever kind of oil you're using, in that bottle of water. And then I would add a teaspoon of dishwashing liquid or Bestel soap. Put it in there. That is the way I would use this oil to dispatch bed bugs. And remember, you're not going to see bugs just dropping off dead when you first spray it. Remember that. Eliminating bad bugs is a process. It's a process. That's not how you get rid of things quick, fast. Not like we do the possum. All right, baby. Hey, Harvey, how you doing, baby? All right. So if you have any problems with your garden right now, I'm going to wait a couple of minutes. Y'all put it in the chat and I'm going to answer. We going to answer. We going to answer. And also to the members, make sure you keep your eye on my community post. I'm going to put up a day that we all going to have a live together. Okay? On it, okay, I'm heavy-handed, so measurement is a great tip. Yeah, I understand. And remember, baby, too much of anything is just as bad as not having it at all. Too much is just as bad as not having it at all. Okay? Bags. Oh, he's speaking. All right, good. Morris family. I will join when I can get my computer. Okay, baby, listen, I take your time. I got you. Yes. Any ideas on how to keep the rabbits away from your garden? There's like a swarm of those loose in the neighborhood. I wish I can help you, baby, but I really don't know because I just don't have rabbits, in my yard. I just don't know. I really don't. I can't help you with that. I'm sorry. Yeah. Jeanette said, how do I keep my hibiscus alive? I'm in zone 7B. What do you mean? It's such a big question. It's so broad. So what is it doing? What is it not doing? I don't know. I don't know. Is it in the ground? Is it in a bucket? Is it in the shade? Is it in the sun? That's so big, baby. Yeah. Um, Mike say, "Oh, make cages." That's a good idea, Mike. Okay, Journey Under the Sun say, how does one become a member? So at the beginning of at the front of the channel, there's a button that says join. Now, from what I understand now, many people say they can't see the join button on the phone, so you have to see it on a laptop or a desktop computer in order to see that um, sign that says join. Yeah. Mike say, mine don't eat my food, but make nest and sleep in it at night. So he's talking about the rabbits. He said the rabbits don't eat his food, but they just make nests and sleeps in his garden at night. So have you noticed, do they eat your food? On the phone, okay, the join button is in the same place you would use the send a super chat at. Okay, there you go. Thank you, Cassandra. Thank you, baby. Let's see. Mm. Oh yeah, yeah. All right. All right, family. So this is what we're gonna do. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Um, Tomorrow night we're gonna have our regular schedule live. We will be here. And by that time, and this is what I want to say on this post I'm gonna put up, you all choose the day. So the one that have the most days, that's the one, that's the day we're gonna choose what day we're gonna have our lives on. So but we're gonna have our regular night tomorrow night, our live, and we're gonna hang out together. And then after we choose the day for the members, after we choose the day that we are going to go live, then we will do it. Okay? Hey Pam, how you doing, baby? Happy Memorial Day to you, Mike and Gardner. All right, man. Thank you. All right, family. We gonna get up out of here now. Sammy Joe made me hungry, talking about cabbage steaks, right? But I have some macaroni and cheese, and I have some barbecue wings. I'm gonna tear it up. I'm gonna get it to. I'm gonna get it together. Hey Pam, yeah, yeah. All right. So evidently everybody is okay. You all don't have. What'd you say, Mike? Oh, wait a minute. Mike say on my tablet, join is next to the notification bell. All right. Thank you, man. Really glad to see you all. I'm glad to see you too, because we were wondering where you was. Nobody's seen you, and but I'm very happy that you are back. And how you doing, baby? Yummy. I know. I'm hungry now. Never goodbye, but see you later. All right, man. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Yeah. Journey Under Sun said, I'm cooking cat. Oh Lord, there we go. Cooking cabbage that was bolting. Okay. It will look, I will look for the join on a different device. Okay, baby. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. And we will be together tomorrow night if God say yes to life. Okay. Thank you, Sam. Thank you for being here, baby. You all have a great, great day. Until next time, much love, many blessings. Amen. And I want to thank you all for congratulating my grandson on his brand new son. Thank you all so much. You all have a great day, and we'll see each other tomorrow. Okay? You too, Jeanette. Thank you for being here, baby. Yes, Sweet Thumbs also happy to see you. Yeah, baby. Yeah. I think we all are, because many of us was asking about it. Thank you so much, Presbyterian Gardner, for being here. Now, Presbyterian, do you have a live tonight? If you have a live tonight, I'm I'm saying I would love for you to put it in the chat, the time of your live in the day. Let us know. Let me know. Thank you, Morris family, my baby. You too, Harvey. Mm, Harvey. I don't know if you saw the video that I put up today, but please go watch the front of it. Go do that. Go do that. Yes, ma'am. I got a live tonight. Let me put it up here. Yes, ma'am. I go live tonight at 6 Eastern Standard Time. Thank you. So, family, if you all don't know Presbyterian Gardener, please go over to her channel. She have a live tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go check her out. Okay. She's in the garden community, so let's support each other. Okay. You too, veggie baby. You too, honey. You too. You all have a great night, and we'll see each other tomorrow. Okay. Later, family. Good night, Angela. Yes. Oh, you did? Okay, baby. Okay. I have to go back. That's okay. You listen. It's all good. Love it. And I meant every word. Okay, baby? Yeah, yeah. You're welcome, Presbyterian. You're welcome, baby. It's all good. You all have a good day. Later. I'm going to eat. I'm hungry now. And I wasn't this hungry. Later, y'all.